May I tell you, if you want to have a great spouse, be the best partner. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that beautiful marriage of so and so person is suffering? Have you ever think about why marriages are suffering? In today's episode, I want to share with you 8 things that couples neglect that cause issues in their marriages. Honestly, it pains me whenever I see couples that fight each other, or couples that are not doing like friends, or couples that are not doing like twins. It's because of they have allowed any of these 8 things into their life. I want you to grab your pen and grab your paper, and let's look into these 8 things that couples allow into their lives that is spoiling their marriages. Number one, never you ever use sex as a bait. I think this one goes to women. I have heard so many women who say, until you give me this, I will not give you sex. Until you give me this, I will not sleep with you. May I tell you, the moment you start to use sex as a bait towards your spouse, you are losing it. Because the truth is that if it is a wicked somebody, he will not give you that thing you want, and he will go and get that sex out, which we are not praying for, because we want to build a heaven on earth marriage. So if you have issue with your spouse, sit down, discuss that issue, separate sex from that issue, and enjoy yourself together. Never you ever try to use sex as a bait. Number two, allowing holes in their marriage walls. So what am I trying to say? As couples, you have to look at the 4 corners of your marriage and see where is holes. It might be financial holes, it might be relational hole, it might be one thing or the other. What you need to do is to cover all those holes. How do you cover holes? Don't allow people outside, be it your mother, be it your father, be it your parents, be it your friends, to know what is happening inside your marriage. If you have marriage problem, please look for marriage expert counselors, not your family counselors. Because the truth is that the moment your family come into that issues, they will escalate everything. So try all your best to cover every holes in your marriage. Let your bed be your court. Number 3, not biting their tongues before speaking. Many marriages have gone into another state because the husband, the wife neglect to bite their tongues before speaking. What did I mean by that? May I tell you that what you say is important as how you say it. If you want your marriage to be strong, please be intentional with what you say and how you say it. Be someone that think before speaking, not speak and afterwards you think. It's very important in marriage. I have seen so many couples, they open mouth, they vomit words without knowing the implication. Yes, you might ask for forgiveness, but the truth is that the wound is still there. So never you ever speak without biting your tongues. It's very, very important. Please don't forget to help us to grow our channel by clicking the subscription button, like this video, hit the notification button, and you will know when we upload another important videos. Next point is not regularly maintain their marriage. May I tell you that marriage is like a house, it's like a building. Marriage is like a car. I have never seen someone that bought a car for 1 year, 2 years. He never changed its carburetor, never changed the shock absorber, never changed the brake, never checked the radiator, never changed any electrical parts. They just keep on driving this car. If you keep on driving the car, may I assure you that you will have accidents on the way. The same with marriage. Regularly maintain your marriage. Those things that you were doing when you are dating, make sure that you are still doing that, because these are those things that brought both of you together. So the moment you marry, if you know those beautiful names you don't call your spouse when you are not yet married, if you know those activities you do, continue do it. Maintain your marriage so that the fire in your marriage will not get off. Another point is, never you allow your children to put asunder. Yes, may I tell you that women are victims of this. I've seen so many times when women allow their children to put asunder between them and their spouse. They love their children more than they love their spouse. The serious part of it is this: when these children grow up, marry, or go to school, or go to different part of the world, it's you and your spouse. And because there is no more love, it's like empty net. Always separate the love you have for your children from the love you have for your spouse. I want you to remember that you first meet your spouse before meeting your children. So therefore, never you allow your children to put asunder. The next point is, don't keep scores. Don't look for faults. I've seen so many people, they always say, you always do like this. You never do like this. It's always your fault. May I tell you, when it comes to marriage, you have to clean the sheet of scores. You don't keep errors, because the moment you start keeping errors, you will not enjoy your marriage. Remember, marriage is sweet, but it depends on how you dish it. It depends on the cutleries you are using. The next point is, be the person you want to see in your marriage. Many times I've seen people that say, oh, I want this person to be like this person to be like that, this person to be like this person to be like. But the question is, what about you? Are you the right person that you want to see in the marriage? May I tell you, if you want to have a great spouse, be the best partner. So that thing you want your spouse to be, that kind of attitude, that things you want to see from your spouse, be the person that usually do it. May I tell you, marriage is not about 50-50. Marriage is about 100, and you are the person that own the 100. You are the person that will bring out the 100. The last but not the least, speaking Japanese language to your Chinese husband or to your Chinese wife. What did I mean by this? Many couples do not know their husband or their wife love language. I have seen so many people who talk to me who complains that, oh, my husband is not speaking my love language, my wife is not speaking my love language. And when you ask them what is their love language, what they are saying is different from what their husband or their wife is speaking. For example, I have known some women, their love language is gifts, but their husband never ever buy gifts for them. Instead, they keep touching them, doing other love language that the woman doesn't understand. If you really want to enjoy your marriage, learn to speak the language your spouse understands. I hope this video provides you with valuable information that will help you to build a heaven and earth marriage, a strong marriage. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share in the comments your takeaway, and I will see you in another episode. Shalom.